Here we go. So the last couple of finishing touches were obviously the center console. It's all in the dash, which obviously made a video out. You can see the cables there for my thing. We've got the cool little hula girl and tiki god, which is pretty sweet. Just sat there on the dash. Them guys jiggling around while we're going. We chose not to go with white, and Lotte painted the emblem in the middle of the dash silver, which has come out really nice. I think just makes that pop. So the back's done now. We got all the units in, got all the handles onto the units. Lotte's, I think she wants to change a couple of these shells. These are the shells that Lotte made, really nice with the wood on the front. I think she wants to change that so there's only 2 shells in there, not 3, but I'll leave that for her to worry about. But what we are doing today is we've bought a lockable weatherproof box for the front, which is pretty big. It's a pretty big boxy unit, but it means we can put a lot of stuff on there and lock it up, which is really cool. And then we're just going to have a couple of small boxes with our tent and our awning tent and things like that, so we can put them all on top of the van, put a little padlock around it. What I've also got on the back is I've bolted down the holders for the jerry cans, which are there, put 2 side by side. I'll just climb up onto the top. So what we're going to have is room for the boards on the right, and then a couple of boxes. We'll have another small box maybe here on the left. We're trying to put up most of our weight on the left, just because on the inside our fridge and everything is on the right, just to balance it out a little bit. And then obviously our box at the front there, and we should have a space to walk around and in. What we also have bought for cheap, because we haven't managed to find one of those back door ladders, which is pretty cool, stay on there. So we just bought one of these little telescopic ladders, which folds up pretty nice and small. And then all I did is I just fit some pop riveted some hooks onto that, so it'll hook on, stay nice and solid, and then it should mean we can get up and down really easy.
But you were working, so I knew talking.
All right, so let's get everything bolted down. It's all bolted down to the roof rack. I've just been playing around with one of my handles, just adjusting the springs and stuff so that the door locks properly. We're just in the final stages now of getting everything fixed on. What we did buy from, I want to say Vanago, is this tiny little just rear hatch tent. Obviously there's no pegs in it at the moment, so it's a bit floppy, but this would come out a little bit. So we had to ship it here, so the shipping was probably as much as the tent. It's not amazing, but I think, let me back up a little bit, and it literally just sits over your door hatch. So for something you can literally pop on in the sake of 2 to 3 minutes, and peg down, it gives you a nice little room at the back. There's a little fly screen, so you can get some ventilation without the cobwebs. So this is our finished ladder storage thing, like I said. So we'll have to stand on our bumper to access it, but I don't think it's really going to be an issue. So we have it locked away. You can't really get it. We just have a little basic padlock to take off. Pretty much. You pull it out. Hooks onto the back of the ladder, and then we can climb up on the top, and then we can lock it away when we're finished. And this means that we can still get all the surfboards and everything on the top of it, and it shouldn't impede any of that stuff now. So pretty rough and ready, pretty simple design, but hopefully it should work, and it means we don't have to put it inside the van with it banging around. So that's our ladder holder. Road trip! To celebrate. Champagne. only every night could be sipping champagne, but at least the first night we'll do it in some style. To success on the road trip. Cheers. So it's day 2. We stopped in Keith last night. It's about 500 kilometers from Melbourne. We set off today. We've just made it through just made it through Adelaide, and we're just going up to Port.
Very.
But it's been 100 kilometers an hour winds today, so we spent the whole day of rain. We spent the whole day in miserable weather, fighting off the wind, trying to keep the van straight. So we've chewed through a lot of fuel today and haven't got very far. So day 2 has been terrible. It can only get better. Hey! What have you got? You made some friends. Hello guys. I think they just want feeding, that's what they want. We're now heading out of South Australia into the Northern Territories. Last night we pulled up in
Port Pirie.
Terrible. It was just raining a lot of the night and it was cold, so we chose to get up relatively early today and head straight out. There's still a lot of wind, which is annoying because it just means we're just rinsing through the fuel. And it's starting to get more expensive the further out we're getting now, but at least we've got some sunshine now. So it is now coming up to 11:30. I think we might pull over and have some breakfast soon, and then we can just power through. We've just looked on the sat nav. It said the next turn is going to be in 1,000 kilometers, so we shouldn't really be able to get lost from here onwards. It's just that away. So let's do it.